still from our very cold land. It's finally warming up a little bit. We've had a lot of frosty mornings, which is super beautiful. But we've never seen it so frosty. The frost was actually getting to the top of the hill, which we'd never seen before.
Yeah.
We did have one morning where the water froze in the pipes, and so we had no water until it thawed.
Then when the sun is out, it's so great though.
Mm-hmm.
It's like so lovely and warm.
Yeah. So we planted the first 6 trees in the orchard last week, and now we are working on the rest of them. So John went to get the rest of the trees. You want to talk about that?
Yeah, I went to a town called Monchique, which is southwest of Portugal in the Algarve, like the inland part of Algarve. And I went there because there is this nursery called Viveiros Diniz that we basically have been recommended to go. Some of our friends here got some trees there and they said it's a great place. And usually we get our trees in another nursery where the options are quite limited. Like they have a lot of fruit trees, but for each tree you have only one cultivar. So you just have apple, you have pear, but you don't have like the different kinds of apples and the different kinds of pears. And so as we were thinking that this project hopefully is gonna last a lifetime even more, we really wanted to be a bit more specific with the trees we plant. So our friends recommended us this place in Monchique, and we've been there, and it's just perfect. Like they have so many options.
John wrote me and he was like, "It's paradise here."
Yeah, because it's like big, and for each tree, for example, plums, they have like 12 different kinds of plums. And on top of that, it's very convenient because on each tree they write which season, which month you're gonna be able to harvest the fruits. So yeah, you can really like plan your orchard depending on when you want what kind of fruit. And yeah, it was just perfect. So I got all of the trees for the orchard and probably about 10 more fruit trees that we don't know where we'll plant them yet. And on top of that, I also got some other trees like cypress trees, tilia trees. Yeah, just more stuff because this place is so great and the prices are great. The staff is very helpful and very knowledgeable. So yeah, if you are living in south of Portugal and you're willing to plant trees on your land or your garden, like I really recommend that place. It's really great. So yeah.
And yeah, for the extra trees, each year around this time, fall, winter, our goal is to plant as much as we can, given the budget that year. So
yeah,
we really feel this urgency to get as many trees in the ground as possible, as soon as possible, because so many of the trees on our land are dying.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
it's like gotta get the new life started before all the other ones die. So
yeah, our land is really in a transition in that way. We really see how by just not having cattle and not tilling the land, we have some baby trees growing everywhere, like baby oak trees, baby wild olive trees. But all of the big trees, almost all of them are just dying or already dead or even on the ground. So this part, the orchard, is really like to focus on the fruit trees, but more widely on the whole land, we want to plant many more trees that are not necessarily fruit trees, like more oak trees, more cypress, more olives, more everything. Everything. Poplars.
Yeah, I really want to do a little field of poplars. I was on the bus one time going to Lisbon, and I looked out the window and there was a field full of them, and the way that the light dances in their leaves, I just was like, I want to do that and just lay on the ground and watch the light.
Yeah. Well, maybe in 10 years if you plant them, because that's
they grow fast though, don't they?
Yeah, they grow pretty fast. But that's the thing with trees. That's what she said. Like we feel so that urgency. It's because we know how long it takes for a tree to grow and to be an actual big, beautiful producing tree. So we feel like the sooner we get that done, the better.
Yeah.
But it will be a continuous project.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so John has already planted some of them.
Yesterday?
Yeah, the boys each took a turn being sick this week, and yeah. So, anyways, John did a lot of it by himself.
Yeah, so between the first few trees that we had and the ones that I planted yesterday, the first 2 lines are done. Now we're gonna focus on the 3rd and the 4th.
And we got to do it before the boys' soccer game.
Yeah, and before the rain, because tomorrow it starts to rain and it's supposed to rain for like 4 or 5 days. So we really want to get that done.
Yeah. All right, final tree in the orchard.
Thank you, Jack.
So skink
Yeah,
or skink?
yeah. Look at the mini legs, do you see? Yes,
Yeah.
some mini. So beautiful. Okay, go back in the dirt.
Okay, we just finished planting all of the trees in the fruit orchard. Ta-da! Welcome home, trees. Also gave us just some, as we were doing it, gave us more information on ways we can improve the swales. We would like to build them up a little bit more and also plant cover crop, living mulch, get more root systems all throughout the entire swales.
Even flowers.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
Yeah. And we're gonna, I already planted 1 pomegranate. Now in between the main trees, we're gonna plant probably mostly pomegranate, just to have more fruits.
Yeah.
And in between the trees in general, we just on the berm want to plant like rosemary, lavender, sage, thyme, like all of these nice herbs.